Good morning, everybody. It is 8:39 right now. Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie
Good
here.
morning.
And one thing I'm sure people are very aware of, we love to celebrate our veterans, Jackie.
Absolutely, and there's going to be an incredible way to do so. So we brought two wonderful gentlemen to the studio today, Gerry Luedtke and Tom Hudson. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Tell us about what is coming through our neighborhoods.
Well, we're very excited. It's a 4-year project, going into the 5th year now, through the DOT, and we have 2 bases of the United States Submarine Veterans here in Iowa. The Iowa City base, which is Iowa base, and the base here in Des Moines that's based out of Des Moines, Placoderm base.
Okay.
And we have worked diligently. David Farron, who is over at the Iowa base and actually a USSBI national officer, past officer, he worked very, very hard and pushed, and we did a lot of work with the DOT and counties and cities, and we have now, the signs are up, and on Monday the 14th, a week from today. Yes, sir. We are going to dedicate the Submarine Veterans Memorial Highway.
Okay, and where is the Submarine Veterans Highway?
I'm glad you asked.
There's a map.
Yes.
There's a map right
there.
there.
There is a map, and as you can see, it runs from the John Marino Memorial Submarine Library up at the Iowa Veterans Home in Marshalltown.
Okay.
Down basically Highway 330 and to the S-36 Submarine Memorial, which is up with the other memorials on the State House grounds.
So 330, that's the diagonal.
It is.
Yes,
Yep,
it
on
is.
the diagonal.
Big diagonal
Yes,
from Des
it
Moines
is.
to Marshalltown.
Yes,
so
it is.
it's going to have a new name.
It will.
is.
Yep.
That is so cool.
It's very cool. So this is
Yep.
going to be a Submarine
Be a lot of fun.
Veterans Memorial Highway, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, why is this so important? Well, first of all, when you think Iowa, you don't always think submarines,
That's the
right?
first thing that comes to mind.
That's exactly why it's so important. You know what?
They put it on the
You're
map.
exactly right. There are some other places where there are submarine highways, but we've worked very hard. We have 3 distinct things now in Iowa. The first thing that we had was the S-36 Memorial down at the State House. That's where the highway ends.
Okay.
Where it begins, of course, is up at the Iowa Veterans Home, which is one of the best in the nation. And it rolls through the hills and across, I guess, the plains and the hills and the roads of Iowa. And, you know, Iowa is very unique when it comes to state. I spent 22 years in the Navy and been twice around the world on the water. And, you know, Iowa, like no other state I've been in the U.S., celebrates veterans and does veterans just remarkably. So heads above everyone else.
Now, Tom, has any other state done anything similar to this before or not?
Yeah, there are. There's some other memorials and other dedicated highways and things like that in various states around the country. I think every state, through the local submarine veterans chapters and other veterans organizations, will do different things from time to time.
Okay.
The Submarine Veterans of Iowa have worked on a couple of things. Up at the Gold Star Museum on Camp Dodge, we've got a submarine section to that.
Yes.
People think Camp Dodge and Army National Guard, which is great, but there's a submarine section in there,
Yeah.
and we have a real periscope, a real submarine periscope.
And
up
you
there
can turn
look
it
at.
around. You can look
Yes,
around
you
the
can.
whole area.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yep, and the local Subvets chapter has got that installed. We've got a great memorial out at the Iowa Veterans Cemetery in Van Meter as well, along with this memorial at the state capitol for the submarine S-36, which was a World War II submarine, is a real submarine. And then on top of that, to top all this off, getting this highway dedicated as a section of highway, and it's the diagonal. People know it.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
It's an often traveled road.
That's right. And it brings central Iowa into the capital, if you will, from Marshalltown and Grundy
Down
Center. And
to Des Moines,
That's
right?
right. And so what a great section of highway. And the Subvets have worked very, very hard throughout the state to, as Gerry mentioned, work with DOT and the governor's office and lots of other stuff to get that done. So it's really cool. We're really excited about presenting that to Iowa and commemorating and serving and honoring all veterans, but submarine veterans specifically.
You can just tell how proud they are.
I'm proud. I mean,
isn't that great?
This is incredible. This is amazing.
Yeah, I did 20 years in the Navy as well as Jerry, and I've got about 400 days underwater time altogether added
Really?
up. Yep, haven't been around the world quite like he has, literally circumvented the world, but it's a unique way of life. It's a unique part of our service. We have the Sullivan Brothers Museum in Waterloo.
Right.
Iowa has some really, really unique ties to the military, to the Navy, World War II, and it would be remiss if this wasn't known about.
What do our viewers need to know about the U.S. Submarine Veterans of Iowa? Like Iowans, and thank you both for your service. What do we need to know about those that have spent time in a submarine?
Well, I think what's very important is just exactly what we're doing here. We want to, it is the mission of the submarine USSVI to perpetuate the memory of those that, you can attach to any war. Some all gave some gave all.
Right.
And what we are about is remembering those that gave all.
Yep.
And this highway is very unique. There's several things that we did not know. In World War II, we lost 52 submarines that were lost in World War II.
Okay.
It is 52 miles from the Veterans Home to the S-36
really?
Memorial. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The S-36 Memorial was dedicated, we dedicated that memorial back in 2008, yes. And in 2008, one of the things that's on back there is all of those submarines that we have lost from the time submarines were first brought about in the Navy in 1903. Yesterday was the 244th birthday of the United States Navy. And Sunday will be, I'm sorry, the 13th, which is the day before,
Right
14th.
before.
That's on Columbus Day. So there's lots of ties there. The S-36 was one of the submarines that built during World War II and and was lost during World War II. It was manned by a completely veteran Iowa crew.
It was.
Yes. It was lost off the Philippines. It ran aground. It cannot be repaired. It had to be scuttled. Fortunately, there was no loss of life.
That was my next question. Okay.
Yes,
But,
with
so
that.
the sub was lost, but no lives were
Right.
lost. Yeah, okay.
However, those 52 submarines, the total loss of life of submariners on those 52 during World War II was 3,506. Okay. Of that 3,506, 132 were Iowans. On our memorial out at the Van Meter Cemetery, we have on the back of that the list of all those names of the Iowans that were lost on submarines. That's something that normally they don't let you do, is put names on the back of that. The stone up there at the S-36 is dedicated to the S-36, but it has all of the submarines lost on the back of that stone.
So you get a history lesson at the same time.
It is a history lesson.
Well, maybe something we can think about when we're taking that very popular roadway now after it is officially dedicated a week from today. So a couple opportunities to be part of ceremonies that are going to be happening that
there
day.
are.
Can you take us through what that's going to look like?
Yes, from 9:30 to 10:30 will be the ribbon cutting and the tolling of the bells, where we will actually toll the bells. Is a ceremony that we remember boats and sailors lost on submarines.
Okay.
And that's going to be up in Marshalltown?
That will be in Marshalltown. Yes, it will be. And we will do that up there. We will cut the ribbon up there, and then we will, at 12:30, between 12:30, we hope to be back to the state capitol at 2 o'clock. We will drive that route in a convoy, and
that's
when we
gonna be
get
cool.
down to S-36, we will rededicate that, and the lieutenant governor and some World War II submariners will be laying the wreath at at the ceremony there.
Wow.
So,
And the procession will not be missed either, because part of that procession will be a pickup and a trailer with a submarine on it.
I was going to ask
Oh, my goodness.
I swear I was going to ask if a submarine was going to be on there.
We've got a submarine model on a trailer. I don't know how, about 20 feet long or so, 15, 20 feet long. So we'll be coming down
That's
Highway
awesome.
330 on the diagonal, a procession of folks. We're looking to work with local law enforcement to have a little bit of a procession along the way, and this submarine on the back of this pickup
That is
in a trailer.
great.
And
Wow.
then concluding at 3 o'clock on Monday at the state grounds. We're going to have this ceremony concluding the route, if you will, and then officially rededicating the S-36 Memorial and recommemorating that as well. So we're looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun day, kind of a bookend event with the route in between.
Right. So
That's
if you're
amazing.
going in the Bondurant area and you go, did I just see a submarine
That's
go by
right.
heading
That's
toward
right.
downtown?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
and we certainly invite folks to get out along the route. It's
And
basically
wave, yeah.
330,
Oh, that
and
is
we'll be going
excellent.
down University
Okay.
to Southeast 14th, and that route to Walnut, and then to the memorial.
To the Capitol.
And the S-36 Memorial is, if you're familiar with that area, it is between the Purple Heart Memorial and the Vietnam Wall.
Okay.
Before you.
And very quickly, Jackie, you'd asked about submarines and Iowans.
Yeah.
The submarine service has forever been shrouded in secrecy, and mystery is just part of the service of what submarines have done. So the submarine service is a part of the military that's often not heard a lot about for
Right.
various reasons. National security and what we do and all those other things. So we're a silent group of folks trying to make a big difference.
You're scooting along under the radar,
That's
right?
right. That's
Okay.
right.
Well,
trying
you're going to
a big
make a
difference.
lot of noise coming up a week from
right.
today,
Yeah.
and
Looking
we are
forward to
so
it.
excited about that. Again, thank you for your service. Thank you for everything you're
Sure.
doing for our veterans, and you can be a part of it coming up this Monday, whether you're starting with the ceremony up in Marshalltown at 9:30 or making your way down to the Capitol with that ceremony and rededication happening at 3 o'clock. We hope you can be a part of this amazing opportunity.
Before we go, show the sub. Show the
So
sub real quick.
Lastly, the Navy is currently building SSN 797, which will be the Navy's newest next submarine, and it's named Iowa. So,
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Isn't that
So
great?
this submarine is currently under construction, and our next big project will be shifting into the dedication ceremonies for the commissioning of this new submarine.
That's awesome.
One of the Navy's newest
Great
submarines.
job.
Love it.
Thank you both. For
That's
your service.
incredible.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. It's 10 minutes.